I'm Micia, Mosely, your host, and I am here in wonderful, easy New Orleans, Louisiana. So much has happened since the last progress report. In the last 7 days, New York has passed the gay marriage bill, so we're very excited. Big ups to New York, my hometown. While that was happening, I was actually here in New Orleans listening to this beautiful, beautiful music by the sister Michaela Harrison. And so, I couldn't just be selfish and listen to it by myself. I had to do the right thing and share a little piece of that joy with all of you via the Progress Report. So I heard her on Friday at Juju Bag. Yes, the name of the spot is called Juju Bag, and when you come to New Orleans, you would want to check it out. But today we're at Sweet Lorraine's for a little Sunday brunch, and I thought I'd welcome you into that Sunday flavor. So, Michaela Harrison, thank you for joining us on the Progress Report.
Thank you for having me, Micia Mosely.
So I first got exposed to your beautiful voice when I came to New Orleans in 2007. How long have you been here in New Orleans?
I've been here 9 years now.
9 years. Excellent, excellent. And what drew you to New Orleans?
Well, one of my closest friends was studying here, so I came to visit her initially, and then just got sucked in.
It'll do that too.
Culture, the weather.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but it's hot though.
It's hot.
It's hot. So I see you with the weather in general, but it's hot. That's why we're indoors.
I can handle the heat.
Okay.
The only thing lacking in New Orleans is a beach.
Okay.
We don't have water to jump into. That's the only real issue.
This is true.
I don't mind the heat, but sometimes it would be nice to have.
Jump in. Now, when I first met you, you were singing in the French Quarter. What is that? I mean, that's obviously, for those of you, if you don't know, then stop watching this right now and look it up. But assuming everybody knows, for the history of the French Quarter, what was it like for you to be in that place, to sing there?
It was great. It was a very dynamic experience, I'll say that, But I like singing on the streets because you get to see the power of music at work. The kind of crowd that comes around music in the street is you see people who would never be in a venue together. You got homeless people, you got teenagers, you got businessmen, you got, just your average
street
tourist.
That's the venue.
Yeah, and so the collective of people that comes together, you really get to see the power of music to unite people.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, the power of your music is healing music, and so I know that you've been in New Orleans both before and after the storm. What do you see as different, in terms of the community, in terms of the music? What's changed?
Well, there's definitely fewer people here, I think that there is, to a certain extent, more value on the culture. I think people understand what's at stake now after the experience of Katrina, but there's also a lot of struggle around space and access and kind of just the right to continue to live the way folks have been living. So there's a lot of gentrification, and so it's a very mixed experience right now. But the magic is still here.
Yes,
definitely.
Yes, it's definitely here. You're still here, so definitely. So I know, speaking of your healing work, that you are about to head up to Japan.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'm going on a healing music tour with Carol B. Bell from the Ashe Center. She's a cultural center here. Does a lot of wonderful community work. She's receiving an award from a coalition that's like a Japan New Orleans collective, and they came here after the storm, and then a group went there, and now we're going. She's getting an award in Tokyo, and then we'll be in Sendai, which is kind of the epicenter of the tsunami damage, and so I'll be singing in some of the shelters. And so, it's going to be intense, but it just feels full circle, having gone through the experience of Katrina and made music through the experience of, the evacuation process. It feels right to be able to go and share this with people who are dealing with the aftermath of such a massive natural happening. I won't call it a disaster.
to happening. Well, thank you for sharing your love and that healing power. Now, if y'all want some of the healing power and you don't find yourself in New Orleans or Japan, you can check out Michaela's CD. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with this CD. What went into it?
That was a labor. Took me 9 months. I pretty much did everything myself, about which I knew nothing at the start. It's mostly vocals and guitar, which is what I do a lot. There's a few tracks on there with some other instrumentation, but it's pretty simple. Wonderful Brazilian guitarist playing with me on there. And it's just the music that I sing a lot. You know, some folks got together and had a fundraiser so that I could do a CD. They were like, here, make a CD. So,
sharing that love. Well, this is called Love's Divine. And how can folks get a copy of this if they aren't in Japan or New Orleans?
Well, soon they'll be able to get it through my website,
Great.
which is www.michaelaharrison.net. And Michaela's just Michael with an A. And right now they can get it through the LouisianaMusicFactory.com. They have copies and they can ship. You can go to their website.
Very nice. Very nice, supporting local artists. Well, as discussed earlier, it looks like there's a chance maybe later on in the year you'll come to New York and perform at Micia, Mosely and Friends?
Absolutely.
Okay, should we give them a little taste of what's possible?
Sure.
Okay.
This is a duet?
It's a duet from my harmonica days. Wait, hold on. It's gonna be, wait. Okay, you go ahead. No, because that's basically how that's my part.
Okay. Let me see. I see skies of clouds of white, bright, blessed day, and the dark, sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Ashe. Thank you to Michaela Harrison. Please support her music. You can check me out on stage on July 14th at the next Micia, Mosely and Friends at Dixon Place. Michaela will bless us with her presence before the end of this year. And thanks to Gerald on the camera. Thanks to all who support and make this happening. Shout out to Nurture Project, and we'll see you next time on the Progress Report. Bye, y'all.